Hi guys, so I'm going to be doing a movie review on Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves. Now before I do that, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and click the notification bell. It really helps you the algorithm. Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves. I just saw this movie in cinemas yesterday in the Movies at the Square Cinema in Tala. Yeah, you can check out my previous new YouTube videos that I uploaded on it. Yeah, and you can check out my community posts on it as well. Yep. So yeah, so I basically went to see this movie yesterday in Movies at the Square Cinema in Tala. Yeah, and I went to see it with my mom. Yep. And this was also my first experience of going to see a movie in Movies at the Square Cinema in Tala. Yeah, because I'd never been there before, but I decided to go because a few people in my school had went to the cinema and they said it was brilliant. They said it was excellent. Yeah, so I decided why not go. Yeah. So I decided to go see Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves in the cinema. And I'm going to give you my opinion on the cinema first, and I'll give you my opinion on the movie. Yeah, and I'll tell you the plot and stuff. So my opinion on Movies at the Square was it was a brilliant cinema. I really liked it. It was great. Yeah, I thought it was very nice done up cinema, and I thought the sofa seats that I got me and my mom got to sit in were very nice. Yeah, they were very comfy and everything. Yeah, I like the way the red curtains open when the film starts, and screen red suit was pretty cool as well. Yep. And I like the way they had all the movie posters in the cinema, which was cool. Yep. And the screen was very big, which was great. Yep. And it was a very big cinema as well. Yep. I actually like it just as much as View Cinema in Liffey Valley. Yeah, that's a great cinema as well. Yep. I actually think it's a bit better than IMC Cinemas in Athlone, the one I go to the cinema I go to see movies with my uncle in the summertime, and it's actually better. Them two cinemas are actually better than that one, but that one's still okay. Yep. And yeah, that's my opinion on the cinema. I thought it was a great cinema, and I'm happy I went to see Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves in it, and I definitely will go there again in the future. I'll see. Yep. But now anyway, on to the movie. So yeah, Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves. This is the newest movie that came out last Friday. Yeah, March 31st. Yep, and this movie is based off the video game called Dungeons and Dragons. They made a few video games of it. Yeah, it's a board game as well. Yeah, they made a few board games out of it as well. Yep. And yeah, they made other Dungeons and Dragons movies in the years which I never saw, but this is the first Dungeons and Dragons movie that I've seen. Yeah, and it's the newest one. Yeah. And this movie is directed by the same person who directed Game Night. I can't remember his name, but it's okay. Yep. Which I have seen Game Night, and it's a pretty good, decent movie. I like it. Yep. And this movie stars Chris Pine, Justice Smith. Um, I can't remember the other cast name, and Hugh Grant is in it as well. Yep. So yeah. So yeah, but anyway, now I'm gonna tell you the plot of the movie. So yeah, this is the story. Yeah, okay, so this movie, I'm gonna try my best to summarize the plot. Yeah, so the movie is about, it's about, it's about, it's about a guy named Ed, and his girlfriend, which I can't remember the name, and Simon, and his daughter Kira. Um, so basically, the gang have to go on a journey, to find this piece that can bring people back to life, and and um, and he wants to try and bring his wife back to life, basically, from the piece. Yeah, and basically his Kira can't go with Ed and the gang because he thinks it'd be too dangerous for her. So he decides to leave her with Hugh Grant's character, which I can't remember the name of. Yep. And basically they face dangerous territory along their journey, and And basically, it's up to Ed and the gang to try and get the peace and bring all the people back to life and bring his wife back to life. And along the way, he has to try and save his daughter. Yeah, and that's basically the main plot of the film. Yeah, that's the best summarization I can do of the plot. Yeah, but it was good. Yep. So going into this movie, when I saw the trailers of this movie and the ads for this movie, yeah, I looked at them and I thought to myself, "Wow, that movie looks really good." I thought it looked really good from the trailers and the ads. Yeah, I was like to myself, "Wow, it looks really good." Yeah, that's a definite see. I'll definitely go see that movie in cinemas. Yeah, when it comes out. Yep, and yeah, and and I'm happy to say I had an absolute blast, and I mean an absolute blast with this movie. I thought this movie was absolutely fantastic. I really enjoyed it. It was excellent. Yep. It was just as good as I expected. I expected it would be. Yeah, it was a great movie. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, it was excellent. I loved it. Yep. Yeah, this movie has got a very high rating on IMDb and it's got very good reviews as well. Yeah, which is great. Yep. And I was very impressed with this movie. I thought it was a great movie. I really enjoyed it. Yep. I thought the storyline was executed well. It was very well written. It was very engaging as well. Yep. Yeah. I thought the story was a lot of fun. Yep. I thought the acting in this movie was great as well. Yeah, I thought Ed was a pretty good character. He was like he was like so likable and charming. Yeah, and a lot of his jokes made me laugh in the cinema. Yep. And yeah, Ed was just a great character. I really enjoyed his banter along his journey. He was a great character. I loved him. Yep, he brought in a lot of the film's heart. Yep, he was funny and everything. Yep, and and um and yeah, I thought Simon was the funniest character of the movie. Um um yeah, he's played by Justice Smith. I thought Simon was a very funny character, and same. A lot of his jokes made me laugh in the cinema. He was so likable and charming. He brought in a lot of the film's heart, and he was such a great character. I really liked him. Yep, Simon was a great character. I loved him. Yep, yep. I thought Simon was the funniest character in the movie. I loved him. Yep, and all the other characters were great as well. Yep. And I thought Chris Pine was great as Ed. He served us real well. I thought Justice Smith was great. Was great as Simon. He was very funny. I like the way he put on a British accent for it. That was pretty cool. Yep. Because as you know, he's American. Yep. And I thought all the other actors played and served their roles well. I thought Hugh Grant was great in this movie. I thought he was great as the villain. Yeah, he was funny and charming and everything. A lot of his jokes made me laugh in the cinema. Yep. Yeah. Hugh Grant was great as the villain in this movie. Yeah, he brought in a lot of the film's heart in this movie. Yeah, he was so likable and charming. Yeah, I really liked Hugh Grant as the villain in this movie. He was great. Yep. And I thought the comedy of this movie was just gold. None of the jokes fall flat. It was just gold. The comedy was just gold, and I mean gold. Yeah, the humor in this movie is just it's hilarious. It's so funny. A lot of the jokes in this movie just made me laugh and laugh so much in the cinema. Yeah, they were just the jokes in this movie were just hilarious. They were so funny and everything. I just loved the humor in this movie. The humor is just gold. It's just brilliant. It's excellent. It's great. It's got great humor in it. I love it. Yep. The humor in this movie is just brilliant. I love it. Yep. It's funny and everything. Yeah. And I thought the action in this movie was great as well. I thought there was good battle scenes in this movie that I really liked, and I thought the action in this movie was great as well. Yep. The battle scenes in this movie were great and everything. Yep. And I also thought the CGI was excellent. Yeah, I thought there was great visuals in this movie, great CGI effects, which are great. It kind of reminded me and gave me a bit of vibes of Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit and Harry Potter and the House with a Clock on its walls and all those other fantasy movies. It gave me vibes of yeah, it kind of reminded me a bit of those movies. Yeah, because it is a fantasy, as you know. Yeah, I thought the CGI and the visuals were amazing in this movie. Yeah, the way it's shot and everything is great. The way the creatures look, it's just amazing. It's just so great to look at. Like it's a great movie to look at. Like the CGI in this movie is just excellent. It's golden. Like it's brilliant. Like the visuals are amazing. Like yep, I just love the CGI in this movie. It's so great. Yep, it's excellent. Yep, and so some parts of this film are actually filmed in Northern Ireland. Actually, they kind of used the sets that they used in Game of Thrones to put in this movie which that was pretty cool. Yeah, I never knew that until I watched someone else's movie review on it. They said some parts were filmed in Northern Ireland and like so, some sets of it were they put those sets in from Game of Thrones, which was pretty cool. Yeah, that was cool. I like that. Yeah, I like how they done that. It was clever. Yep. And there is one cameo in this movie which I'm not going to spoil because some of you guys may have not seen this movie yet. Yeah, and this is a spoiler free review, guys. Just so you know, I'm not going to give any spoilers. Yep. And there's also a post credit scene which I'm not going to spoil as well because some of you guys may have not seen the movie. Yep. And by the way, guys, I meant to say there's a girl with red hair in this movie. And the actress and the character who plays her, the character she kind of reminds me a bit of Max Mayfield from Stranger Things. And yeah, she kind of just has the same personality and the same like kind of voice and the same color hair as the Max Mayfield from Stranger Things. Yeah, the redhead character in this movie reminded me a lot of Max Mayfield from Stranger Things. Yeah, which is cool. And the actress who plays her looks very like looks very like Sadie Sink. Yeah, she acts like Sadie Sink and everything. She looks quite like Sadie Sink. Yeah, when I first saw the character in the trailer, I thought she looked very like Max Mayfield, and thought it was Sadie Sink that was playing her. Yeah, but I realized it wasn't Sadie Sink. She just looks a bit like Sadie Sink. Yeah, but I thought she quite was quite like Sadie Sink, and her character was quite like Max Mayfield. Yeah, she acted very like Sadie Sink, which was pretty cool. Yeah, that's one thing I liked about the movie. Yep. And I thought the music score and the soundtrack and the music and everything in this movie was great. I enjoyed that. Yep. I like Ed's song that he plays on his little guitar. Yeah, that's a pretty cool musical number. I like that one. Yep. I'm not gonna give out. I'm only gonna give out one of my favorite scenes. In this movie, guys. Because I'm not gonna give out any of the other ones because I'll spoil the movie. Yeah, the reason why I'm giving out this one scene because this scene is in the trailer. You see, and some of you guys may have seen it already if you saw the trailer. Yeah, but I'm not gonna give any of the other scenes because they weren't in the trailer. Because that and then I'll spoil it. I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't seen it. So this is the funny bit that I'm going to tell you that I liked a lot in the movie. There's this one scene where this man is where they're about to cross this bridge that has fire, and this man is trying to is giving them like a summary of how you get through the bridge and cross it and everything. And yeah, they're listening. They're really engaging with the summary. They're really taking it all in what to do. But then the thing is that Simon accidentally steps on the bridge, and the bridge all collapses. And then he says Sorry, I accidentally stepped on the bridge. And that scene just made me laugh so hard. It was so funny. I just thought it was one of the best scenes in the whole movie. Yeah, I thought it was so funny. I really loved it. It made me laugh so much in the cinema. Yeah, it was a hilarious, funny scene. I loved it. Yeah, it was definitely one of the funny scenes in the movie. Yeah, I really loved it. Yeah, it was funny. It was great. Yep. And that's the only scene that I'm going to tell you guys, because if I tell you more, I'll spoil it. Yep. But you may have seen that in the trailer. That was a very funny scene in my opinion. I loved it. Yep. I also saw it in the trailer as well, and it was a very funny scene. I love it. Yep. It's a great scene. It's very funny. I love it. Yep. And my mom thought it was a great movie as well. She enjoyed it. Yep. And me and my mom had a blast, and we laughed so much in the cinema. Yep. So overall, that's pretty much all I have to say about Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. So overall, Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves is a fantastic movie. It's excellent. The storyline is very engaging, executed well, and it's very well written. The humor in this movie is just hilarious and golden. The acting is great. The action is fantastic. The CGI and the visual effects are amazing, and 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 the music and the score and the soundtrack is pretty good as well, and everything else about this movie is great. Yep. So overall, I'm going to give Dungeons and Dragons a well deserved 10 out of 10. Yeah, it's an excellent movie. I love it. Yep. And I'm definitely going to watch this movie again when I get it on DVD. Yeah, I can't wait to watch this movie again. Yeah, it's going to be great. Yep. I'll watch it with my mom as well because she'll want to watch it again. Yep. I'll definitely get it. This is a definite pickup. I'm definitely going to get the DVD of this when it comes out. Yeah, I can't wait for that. That'd be great. Yep. And yeah, that's pretty much my movie review on Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. Hope you enjoyed it. And tomorrow, guys, we got some great news. Guess what I'm going to see? I'm going to see the Mario movie. Yes, that's right. I'm going to see the Super Mario Brothers movie in View Cinema in Liffey Valley tomorrow, which tomorrow's Good Friday. Yep. And I'm going. The movie starts at 5 to 11. I can't wait to see it. I hope it's going to be a great movie because please be a masterpiece. Because I've been waiting, waiting for so long for this movie, and that I can't wait for it. I hope it's going to be a great movie. Yeah, it's great cast and everything. I've watched all the trailers and ads. They look really good, and it's got a very good reviews and a very high rating on IMDb. So please be a masterpiece. Let's hope this movie's great tomorrow. I'm all buzzing for it. I hope it's going to be a great movie. Yeah, it's going to be so exciting. Can't wait. Yep. Because they did make a 1993 Mario movie back in the old days, and that movie wasn't supposed to be very good because it was live action. So I wouldn't watch it. Yeah, I'll just watch this movie. Let's hope this movie's great. It's by Illumination, so it's going to be great. Yep, and you can stay tuned for my cinema trip vlog for that coming tomorrow. Yep. And that'll be my next movie review, and I'll do that movie review on Saturday. Yep. And also stay tuned for more movie reviews coming next week as well. Yep. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching my video, and I will see you in my next video, and goodbye. Peace.